What's up, everybody? Dark Mowling here, and
Nilly.
with another video game video. And today we're going to be talking about our first impressions for the new Lego DC Super Villains game, which I've been real hyped for. And I didn't know about this until a month before it was released. But unfortunately, I don't play the Lego games. I used to play the Lego games, but I kind of passed that torch on to Nilly. So this is your video, girl.
I'm all about the Lego games.
Hold up. Minor spoilers. Like
Minor.
We're only in maybe 2 hours, 3 hours into the game, so this is just our first impressions. There's no real spoilers other than probably what you've seen in the trailers. Go.
Okay, well, anyway, I want to preface everything with I'm a child, and I play the children video games, and I have no shame in it. I've always liked the Lego games. They're very simple but fun to play. You have a few small little puzzles here and there, and every now and then you run into like a really frustrating situation where you're not quite sure what to do, but then you realize that it's very simple what to do, and then you can just continue from there.
I mean, like, the games are simple, but it's not like we haven't run into a couple of snags. Like, this game now has an easy and hard mode to it, and for some reason, the hard mode kind of makes you feel silly at times.
It does. I think silly is a very good word for it, because ultimately it is still a kid's game. So being an adult playing it and not being able to get every part of it easily can get a little frustrating.
A little?
A little.
You look like you want to throw a controller once or twice.
Once or twice. But
4 or 5. 7 times.
No, but overall, I've always really enjoyed the Lego games. They always have a very cute story, and they're very cheesy and corny, but I eat that up, and I love it.
I mean, this game really reminds me of the very first Batman Lego game, because in the first Batman Lego game, you had the Batman and Robin story, but then after you beat the Batman and Robin story, you got to transfer into Arkham Asylum and play as the villains, and that was the only game you got to do that. So it's cool that the villains got their entire game now, because you haven't been able to go back and play just the villain story. And I mean, like, I thought that's what made the first Lego Batman game kind of genius. But so far, from what I've seen you play in this game looks a lot of fun. Like, more fun than I didn't really like Lego Batman 3, but this game looks much better than that game.
Oh, I'm having a blast so far. I really like, right from the start, you make your own villain.
Yeah.
And it's 100% customizable, and obviously minor spoilers, like, they kind of come and go in the story. They're not the focus of everything. It's kind of everyone is the focus.
Yeah, you kind of end up being a goon, kind of, to what the
Yeah.
main villains are doing.
At least so far. I mean, I haven't beaten the game yet, so I don't know. Maybe it will turn around and be centered around your character, but the costumes you can put on it's very silly, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, the whole premise of the game is that the main Justice League gets taken away and put somewhere. We don't even know where they are yet. We didn't get that far into the game. And then the Justice Syndicate, which is the Justice League from Earth 3, the evil Justice League, come in and they start ruining things beyond what the main villains want. And so the villains have to step up and kind of be these anti-heroes. It's a lot like Forever Evil from the New 52, a lot like that. And it's really a cool premise. But for a kid's game, I feel like it's confusing.
It is kind of confusing, but it's very, I think, humanizing for the villains to kind of put a different perspective on them, that they're not 100% bad guys. I mean, they're nowhere near being good guys, but...
Oh, for sure. I mean, like, but there's several of them that are Suicide Squad, so they're anti-heroes. But, like, the Joker is not a good guy ever.
That's true. Okay.
Like, there's a lot of villains in here that are not good guys ever, that are really having their time to shine. I'm really happy that Clayface is in this, and that you can be a small Clayface, and then you can make him bigger.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
love Clayface. But the one thing that I think I love the most about this game is Nightwing and Batgirl are the villains, like the bosses that you fight so far. I mean, like, I'm a huge Nightwing fan, and that alone is a reason that I keep paying attention, because I want to see
what other heroes we're going to end up fighting.
all of them, I hope.
I hope so too.
I want to see Supergirl, Beast Boy.
I'm always down to play a Lego game. Obviously I've not played them all, but I have played quite a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, like, definitely more than half of them. And I really like this kind of new take on it, that instead of just being the hero, you're all the villains and all the bad guys.
You know we were going through the Wikipedia and looking at the villains and voices of this game, and I mean, like, we have Tara Strong back.
God, there's
we
so
have the
many
cast,
people
we have
in
the cast
this.
of Teen Titans Go, but no one, I don't know how I didn't hear about this, but no one was talking about how Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy are Batman and Joker in this. How is no one talking about this?
I don't know. Like, when I first turned it on and started playing, we kind of just gave each other a look like that. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, that can't be real, right? Those aren't the voices,
and then
right?
I just
wow,
was like, no, that can't be.
someone's doing a really good impression of them.
Yeah, and I didn't even look it up, but then after a day or two, I was like, I'm looking this up. And yes,
Yeah.
it is the Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy, the Batman and Joker. And
The Batman.
No, it's the Batman.
The Batman.
The Batman. And that's a reason to play this game, just to hear their voices again, because every time they make a new movie or something, they're like, this is going to be our last one, but they keep coming back.
That's true.
I mean, like, why not? I think they have so much fun playing, working with each other and playing these characters. But also, Hamill's playing all the characters he's ever played in the animated series.
Yep.
But, like, let's talk about some other characters that we know are going to be in this that we have not seen yet.
Haven't seen?
Condiment King. Condiment King is in this, and you know, I am now, like, Condiment King went from, like, a low-grade character to me to, like, top 10, especially this year after Comic-Con. And I can't wait to see his role in this game.
Hopefully it's something more than just one of those background villains.
I mean, he's going to be a playable character, so that's awesome.
Oh, eventually. I haven't gotten there yet.
I know. And then, like, Crazy Quilt. I mean, there's
the really obscure.
There's some really crazy villains that I've seen on that list, but I don't want to ruin too much. I just want to talk about Condiment King because I love him now. But the thing is that with all, like, in the main games, like Batman, Lego 1, 2, and 3, we got to play as the heroes and the villains. Are we going to be able to play as Nightwing later on? Are we going to be able to play as the second-rate heroes? Like, Batman, I don't know if you're going to be able to fight against Batman, but, like, we don't need Batman in this game. But, like, am I still going to be able to play as Nightwing later on?
That's a really good question.
I hope so.
Because, really, when you hit the free play, like, after you beat the story of the game, usually it's all the characters that were in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely hoping that once you beat the story and you can unlock all the characters, that there is a way that you can unlock Nightwing and Batgirl and any of the other heroes that you end up fighting throughout the story.
It would only make sense because they do that for the other games. Like, if they are the quote-unquote villains of this game, or some of the villains, then, if I'm going to be upset if you can't play with Nightwing. That's it.
I agree.
But so far, this game is definitely a step up from the last one.
Yeah.
Graphically, let's just talk about this Poison Ivy fight. If you played the first Arkham, that's the only hit you're getting. That is the only hit you're getting. Act like you're playing Arkham and you'll understand. Yeah. But this game is great.
No, it is.
It's a lot of fun. So, thumbs up for me.
Double thumbs up.
So let us know in the comments below if you played the game, if you're just checking this out to find out if you should play the game. We say you should.
You should totally play
the game, especially if you have a kid. If you have a kid, play this game with them.
Even if you don't have a kid, play the game.
You're going to find a lot of nostalgic stuff, and it's going to be it's just a lot of Easter eggs all over the place.
You're just going to have a good time.
It's a very good game. So until the next video, we will talk to you later.
See ya!
Hey everyone, Dark and Nilly Mowling here.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. All the links are in the description down below.
If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when our next video is released.